the, wow, not a double Ness tag team. We do have the Ness and Steve up against UKIT and CoolKid, as you were saying earlier. The UKIT being our Jigglypuff and CoolKid as Pikachu.
Yeah, so UKIT is actually from around here. He just recently graduated from Eastern Illinois, and he would come to the UIUC locals, those being called Slam Bannas, you might be familiar, and he would just farm the heck out of them. I mean, he's, as of now, I believe the second best Jigglypuff in the entire world, right behind Base Mage.
Okay.
And CoolKid, also GRV, also a very, very good Pikachu, and really able to hold their own when it matters. So let's see if it matters here against Chicago's finest and one of the world's finest, of course. And it seems Syrup going for Steve kind of shows that they're a little scared of these guys. They don't want to mess around with no double Ness. They really just want to come out swinging and see how they react.
Yeah, that is actually going to be the stock gone from Syrup. So UKIT just going to be able to take that very first stock. And first stock, but Syrup going to be coming straight back for one of his own. We are still keeping pretty close percentage-wise for everyone. And we do see some teamwork coming in with the rest so quickly, just decimating Syrup's stocks. He still had a lot of percentage. Thankfully for him, Atata still has quite a few stocks to share if necessary. But yeah, we're getting things started off with a bang for sure.
Yeah, Atata's he's the stock tank of this team, and I mean that was just incredible. The Pikachu combo back air into rest. I think them nailing that just set the tone for okay, momentum's all in their favor. They are popping off like crazy right now, and they are ready to just show these top players what they're made of, and it's happening right now. I was about to say 4 stocks, 2-3 right now. It's really going to come down to, I think, the tanks of who tanks better between CoolKid or Atata.
Yeah, I think that's a really good thing to keep in mind because CoolKid just lost their first stock and now is trying to get out of that NIL from Syrup. But we do have that footstool.
Yeah,
the footstool anvil.
Why did he have that, man?
Definitely not gonna kill at the percentage right now, but trying to go look for a little bit with that ladder. But of course, UKIT coming in to save his teammate, and Syrup is very close to losing the stock right now. If he's missed the rest, unfortunate for UKIT, but Syrup definitely going to be making that stock off of it, trying to keep himself and Atata in the running.
Bit of a rude wake-up call there from Syrup. Just dropped the cartoon anvil, said, "You're waking up right now." And I mean, you can see, just like UKIT's tag suggests, he is in hot pursuit of Ness right now, and that is going to be Atata's second stock gone. And Syrup is just about to be out of there. You can see the Thunder. They're going for him, chasing, relentless. They're hunting him right now like they're the FBI in the building.
Yeah, great stock right there from Atata, who is now just trying to land, but unfortunately as a super floaty character, really difficult for him to get his ground momentum once again. Still just playing super carefully around UKIT, knowing that that rest could come out and bite him where it hurts. So, okay, pretty good grab there, and now looking to find something off of it, but instead UKIT going to be retreating to the relative safety around CoolKid in order to re-establish some of the spacing of this doubles team.
Yeah, I think something I just noticed right there, the Thunder Jolt crawls around the walls and hits Steve when he's not looking. So that's kind of one of those little things you think about in singles, but not really doubles. So if CoolKid can just keep these Thunder Jolts coming, I mean, both of these characters can chase Steve wherever he wants to go, because you can only build blocks out for so long.
Yeah, you can see this little tag team here where it's the PK Fire with Atata and then letting Syrup build up his resources around the side of the block. So Atata just doing a really great job of protecting his teammate, but unfortunately for UKIT, he's going to have to 2v1 here if he wants to keep his team in the running for this game.
Yeah, I can't believe how long Syrup's last stock has lasted. I mean, he's just decided, you know what, he's just going to start turtling, build those walls, get those resources, let Atata do the dirty work with all of his extra stocks. That's not going to be it. Jigglypuff a little heavier than we all thought.
Unfortunately for Syrup, Atata doesn't have any extra stocks, but still good news for our red team today, because we do still have Atata to save the day. So great first game going to Atata and Syrup. It was still kept pretty closely. So I'm pretty excited to see that we're having such good sets already at this part of bracket, and now it is up to Atata and Syrup to declare their bans.
Yeah. Props to Atata and Syrup for really keeping their cool after that insane rest combo that took Syrup stock in like 20 seconds. Like, Syrup was on one stock for at least 70% of that game. So they really just, like, on the fly, they're like, okay, this is how we're going to adapt. They kind of switched roles. Like, Atata started frontlining, and then that just let Steve get all the resources he needs to start playing well. And that really kind of just took home the bacon, because UKIT and CoolKid just kind of kept their strategy going, and they weren't really able to kind of keep up with the adaptations. But maybe in game 2, they'll be able to find what they're looking for.
Yeah, it's possible. You did see some really good teamwork from both UKIT and CoolKid, so I'm interested to see which sort of adaptations they make, especially now that they know that that's the strategy that Atata and Syrup wanted to go for, that they were going to let Atata be the aggressor in that scenario, and that Syrup would have the chances to mine resources. So I'm interested to see what adaptations we get in the second game.
Yeah, you can see just the UKIT edge guarding is sparing nobody, not even his own teammate right now. And yeah, there you go. So Steve gets that alone time he's just been waiting for. Definitely Atata doing a great job just keeping these Pokemon busy, just letting Steve get all the resources he needs, and is now just taking it all the way to the bank with these ladders, and there goes Ness all the way down.
Yeah, so great dare from CoolKid, being able to find that stock from Atata, who is now got the... He is ready and waiting with the PK Fires, trying to keep his arsenal open in order for Syrup to be able to get his stocks. Syrup has Diamond, thankfully for him, but unfortunately not able to find a lot of his kill moves where he is on the stage. He really is just trying to seek some shelter, but ooh, beautiful up smash coming out from CoolKid to take Syrup stock.
Yeah, I think Minecart is really just that good alley-oop move, whether to be to himself or to Atata, just because you have those, like, those Ness aerials are so quick and they're so lethal, starting at around like 120 or so, especially with two characters as light as these who died a back throw at 110. Oh my goodness, look at them go.
That was a great stock from Atata, who is now actually got a pretty decent amount of percent, you know, able to take that stock quickly from CoolKid in order to put them on their back feet. So it does mean that a lot of the onus is on UKIT in order to seal out those stocks, especially with a move such as Rest. It is really his win condition in order to take quick stocks if he wants to seal this game out for his team.
Yeah, kind of the dynamic we see is like UKIT and CoolKid is like, you have one character who does really good damage and combos, and then one character who's good at like edge guarding and killing. Pikachu obviously also a great edge guarder, but Jigglypuff even more so in that sense. It almost got the shield broken. Keep a lookout for that. That's not what you want to be doing is Puff. But as I was saying, if you look at the other side of things, Ness and Steve, just both two characters who can easily fend for themselves in terms of damage, kill power. Ness might have a little bit of trouble and disadvantage, but that's just what you throw out a minecart for. Or you just build walls to, like, just stop these edge guarding menaces from being able to do their job.
Yeah, thankfully, oh, man, we are all on one stock apiece, but unfortunately for UKIT, his stock is looking pretty close to being dead. And as you were saying before, Syrup nearly got his shield broken there, but unfortunately for UKIT, that is the stock gone. And now CoolKid is going to be left to fend for themselves. You do, oh, unfortunate for you, for CoolKid to just be caught in a rock and a hard place right now. You've got Steve and the Ness. You just
yeah, more like a block in a hard place, honestly. I mean, this is going to be really tough because you are okay.
Oh.
Just go ahead and just quickly throw him back. You don't really, like, Pikachu is not the killer of this dynamic.
No.
And like the combos Pikachu can get are so interruptible because they're so long-winded. So CoolKid is really just going to have to get creative, maybe just like a Thunder Spike or something cheesy on that Nest recovery. But you still got to deal with, you know, you casually just have a number 10 in the world waiting for you on that stage. And speaking of, there is number 10's back air. And it is best of 3 until top 3. So that is going to be the sets.